Good evening, everybody. Here we are. Today, I wasn't planning to do Final Fantasy XIV today, but I wanted to cover the story quest, which can take quite a while to continue here in Stormblood. I already made it to the final zone when it comes to open world in the Stormblood expansion, but we're going to continue and see if we can get the story quest done, because I know these can take a while. So here we go. Let's not waste any time. I already got the game launched and ready to go. I know this is not a huge fan for most people that I know on my server, but you never know. I might be able to strike a chord with some people in this game. I don't know. So anyway, let's do this. Let's not hang on to this screen for too much longer. Here we go. So let's see if it can cover. Let's see if I can cover some ground here today. And if I'm lucky, I might do something bonus today. You never know. So let us cover this game here and let's continue on with the story, especially for those of you that are interested to see the rest. So here we go. I already got the game launched and ready to go. Let's see where the story goes from here, especially when it comes to some of the job quests. I made sure to do them all so that it's not going to be a huge... it's not going to consume too much of my time later. So here we go. Let's do this. I'm going to turn on the background music here as soon as we get going here. So we're going to launch the game as we normally would. Got a small queue here. They did upgrade the servers, which is nice. It's nice to know that this game doesn't suffer from the same congestion like they did in the past. Alrighty. Can't wait to see if I'm lucky and I can get all the story quests done now. We can see the rest of the main scenario quest today. At least cover some of it. Who knows? I was able to cover some of the duty roulettes on my time off here, but let's continue. So when it comes to social hubs, the frame rate does go down around 50, but it's honestly not that bad. It does fluctuate between 50 and 40, but then again, this is the price you pay when you got so many players and you got shadows on. But this is still way more optimized than what Guild Wars 2 will ever do. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cover the story quest for these jobs. And let's make sure we got all of our background music playing in the background here. There we go. So it's good to be back. And we got our paladin story, and most likely we're going back to Thanaland. I was able to do all the story. I was able to level up everything. Everything is at level 71 right now, and whenever I get the chance to do the duty roulettes, I'll do them. I am not gonna grind myself to do the dungeon runs like I used to until later. So let's see if we can. We're gonna go to the Gladiators Guild again. Sure, it's been a while. There should be a quest line here. It's the Guildmaster. Level 68. Here we go. It's time, Minio. The Ul Cup Final. You have what it takes to win. Just fight just fight as you always do, and the rest will follow. Here we go. Jesus, this storyline, where is this going? Ladies and gentlemen, it is my regret to inform you that Black Lotus has withdrawn from the match. Drama! In the absence of an opponent, the winner of the Old Cup final is this adventure here by default. Okay, that's a bit anticlimactic. Hey, you don't think that those rumors could be true, do you? What? That Black Lotus is Aldous, the gladiator who was banished from the Colosseum? Seems a little far-fetched, but you never know these things. In an unexpected turn of events, Black Lotus, the winner of the Null group, has withdrawn. I repeat, Black Lotus has withdrawn. 12 in a tangle. What in blazes is going on? We will relay further information as soon as more becomes available. Please bear with us. Just imagine somebody with a camera here. This works so well. And they know. Anyway, moving on. I love drama. This is more interesting than a soap opera. What is the meaning of this? Apologies, my lady, but I'm as much as in the dark as you are. 'Twas the tournament registrar who spoke with Black Lotus in the matter. Not even the organizers have full grasp of the situation. It isn't uncommon for combatants to withdraw from a match, but when it does happen, more often than not, something illicit is afoot. While some might consider default to be the sweetest word, I know that you do not. Aye. An unearned victory such as this rings hollow and brings you no satisfaction. As such, I have a mind to delve into what will certainly prove to be some dark places. May I rely on your help? You know what's funny? This quote kind of reminds me of APB Reloaded. I still play that game. I still don't recommend new players going into it. But when I do play a match there and the match turns out to be very unfun, regardless how many players you have or what kind of place you fight in the map, I'm not afraid to refuse to fight, because when it comes to first-person shooters, I'm not going to go into a long story here, but when it comes to playing first or third-person shooters, you basically try to avoid that frustration, especially if the game is not designed well. So, I digress. Good. To begin with, let us go and ask the tournament registrar about his conversation with Black Lotus. So we got a mystery on our hands. Oh. So we go downstairs here, huh? Yes, my lord. Black Lotus came and informed me that he no longer wished to fight. This happened shortly after you entered the anteroom. I assumed he would follow suit, but instead, he declared his withdrawal. Stunned as I was, by the time I had gathered my wits and thought to ask for his reason, he had spun on his heels and left. He was heading in the direction of the Pearl Lane, I believe. If you wish to speak with him, I suggest you take your search there. Sure, and... Alright, so... we can probably quick travel to Sapphire Avenue. Yeah, Paladin is the only job that I basically focused on in this game in the past, but now I'm using the duty roulette for everything now. You know what? It's not that far of a walk, so let's just do it. I think this is the memorial for Final Fantasy 14 1.0, but I could be wrong. This could be a horror movie for all we know. Oh, cutscene. Wow. That's the first time in a while we get a cutscene and not yet you don't have to press on an NPC. Well, I'd say it's time to come clean. Sharp as you are, you had probably seen through the masquerade anyway. Hey, good to see you now, Josh. I'm glad you finally got that game figured out, what the issue was. So, I'm going to quickly repeat for you now, Josh, what's going on right now. I'm covering the story quest for each of these jobs, like Gladiator and all that stuff, so it's not going to be a huge it's not going to consume a lot of my time next week. So you're basically watching a movie here, so enjoy. It's good to see you again, Joshi. I might be able to do a bonus game today if everything goes well. That's why I wanted to start early. Anyway, let's continue. Ah, it's good to see you again. As myself, at any rate. What's with that face? What's with that frickin' face there? Jesus. Let me guess. You demand to know why I abandoned you at the arena. I'll tell you that and more. Besides. But this stays between us. Understood? Is this a gentleman's agreement or what? Since we took care of business with Leovold and I left Olda, I've been roaming the land like a proper vagabond. In the course of which I helped a child in need. You've already met the little scamp. It came upon him one day, all on his lonesome, his face caked in dirt. A war orphan, like so many out there. No, no worries, not Joshy. I appreciate that. Tomorrow, unfortunately, got another work day as well, so I don't have long either. But yeah, I was hoping to practice yesterday, but oh well. Thank you. Upon learning what I did for a living, he decided that he must learn swordplay and begged me to teach him. Wouldn't take no for an answer. The stubborn bugger. And he's been following me around ever since. Now, those that came to me with threats, they mistook the boy for my own and took him hostage and demanded that I pull out of the tournament. If it were just my own head, I wouldn't think twice about risking it. But I won't gamble with someone else's life. The boy may not be my flesh and blood, but he's in danger on my account. And here we are. What can I say? In spite of myself, I've taken to the rascal. I knew it was you. From the moment we fought. Milla, my dear, you are as ravishing as ever. Spare me. All this time I knew you couldn't bestir yourself to send a single goddamn letter. Lovers? Easy on the anger now. It'd be a right shame to line that beautiful face with wrinkles. That's neither here nor there. Now tell me why you have returned. As hasty as ever too, I say. If you must know, rumors had reached me of a free paladin right here whose skills were beyond compare. Precisely how far beyond compare had his skills become, I simply had to see, nigh, test for myself. So I made my way back to Ul'dah. When I arrived, I learned that the prestigious Olcup had been revived. If our adventure here enters, I get my wish. If he doesn't, I just have to settle for winning the tournament and resuming my wanderings. With a little help from an old friend, I acquired an invitation and found myself a suitably menacing full-face helm. Being something of a pariah, it wouldn't do to be seen, you see. If you went through all that effort for the sake of fighting the adventure, why did you withdraw? Simply put, to make way for money. Not mine, mind you, but someone else's. As you know, a tournament of this scale sees stupendous sums of coin moved. And there are some who'd stop at nothing to ensure that it moves their way. Well, it turns out the Black Lotus was standing between an especially unscrupulous crew and their fortune. And so, they took my boy and threatened his life. Boy? Well, it's a rather embarrassing tale. Let's save it for after a few tankers in. Someone wants you to win, at all costs. Well, I do not disagree with their choice of champion. Their methods don't sit well with me. But I'm afraid the rest will have to wait. The danger hasn't passed. Though I was told, they haven't kept their part of the bargain. I mean to mount a rescue, and for this, I could use your help. I knew I could count on you. First of all, we must track down these match-fixing, child-abducting villains. For the sake of haste, let us split up and investigate. If you could ask after shady source in these parts, I'll see to the nearby areas. A child? When the hell did he? A child, yes. Adopted, or who knows? Again, I'm glad that this game is not as tedious to play like it used to be. These shorts, okay. Yeah, back in the old days of A Realm Reborn, even with all these patches, it was very tedious to go through. Now it's not so bad. Nobody knows, or sort of they do. This black This black market bookmaker, huh? I can't wait to do some crafting and gathering. Hopefully we can cover all this tonight, so it's not going to be a huge issue later on. The final zone that we are currently going to get through is the locks. You need to progress on MSQs quite a bit before you can fly there, and that's what I'm planning to do. Who knows how long that's going to take. The game is nice enough to tell us that. Sure. Spineless Basin. We're going out. Ooh, we're got to roam a bit. Here we go. It's been a while since I have been in this zone, but it's good to be back. A burly bloke. Cool. I'm doing it with there you go, that was easy. That was easy. The child is unharmed? Uncle Aldi! I'm so sorry. If only I was stronger. That's nothing a little training won't fix. By the way, have you thanked this adventure here yet? Oh, right. Thanks for saving me. At first, I thought you were one of the crooks, but you're really a nice person. Oh, and you're really strong as well. I'm gonna train hard so I can be strong too and look after myself. Allow me to thank you also, my friend. Unless you wonder, I haven't been idle either. I managed to find solid evidence implicating the Excel Sword, Ade, our friend whom you saw me having a chat with. The Brass Blades have been alerted to his shenanigans, and he'll trouble us no more. Wait, did that boy just call you uncle? Aye, well, I'm a little too far gone to be his playmate. What of it? Wait a minute. Don't tell me you assumed he was, you know. Oh, I see where this is going. That certainly explains your black mood. To prevent further misunderstanding, he isn't mine. I chanced to help him and became fast friends, is all. Well, it's not like I cared or anything. I gotta love this tsundere here. It's just, given how long you were gone, I wouldn't have been surprised, is all. It takes a lot longer than that to grow up this big. This is nothing to laugh about. But it is. At any rate, all's well that ends well. Just a pity the dream match between me and this adventure could not be. Don't be so quick to give up. You have evidence that you are being threatened, have you not? I believe there's a good chance we can still make it happen. The old cup generated such excitement as the Colosseum has not seen in generations. The organizers would have to be hopeless fools to forego the chance to crown it off with a grand finale. I will lodge a formal petition in my capacity as guildmaster. The match will take place. Just you watch. Ah, that's my Milla. As brilliant as you are beautiful. The first sword is as good as her word, my friend. Our match is a guaranteed thing. When we finally meet in the arena, let us hold nothing back. And no hard feelings if I win, yes? I will go and entrust the young one to take care of the brass blades. Pray come and see me at the guild afterwards. The only thing is that everything looks kind of robotic here, but every once in a while you do get some different emotes, which is nice. Yeah, every once in a while you do get, some different animations for the characters, but only in only a few cases. Yeah, we're not gonna do that level 70 quest just yet, just in case we have to go out into that new area there, just in case. You'd be surprised that that does happen quite often. My thanks. With your help, not only were we able to save Aldous' boy, we may yet spare the tournament an unceremonious end. All that remains is to convince the organizers to host the final. Knowing them, though, it won't require much convincing. On the subject of the boy, I would thank you to keep my little misunderstanding to yourself. Now then, I must be about my business. Until such time as the match is confirmed, take what rest you can. You will need it. Yep. See, we got the last one right there. So yeah, we're gonna go move on to the next one. We're gonna go to the warrior storyline. Yep. Let's go. Let's see what the warrior has to say. Now let's see what the warrior storyline has to say. We've done one so far. Broken Mountain. He's gone. My brother is gone. I spoke with Wernzuin, and his men claim to have seen a man fitting brother's description boarding a ship heading to the Far East. The love-struck fool. No doubt he's run off to find Dorgano. In his weakened state, there's no telling what misfortune may find him there. Would that I could go and search for him, but I cannot leave my post here in Limsa. It shames me to ask more of you, but do you think it's possible you could find him? Bless you. If he is searching for Dorgano, then he is making for the Azim Steppe. If the plains are as vast as she claimed, you would do well to find the closest settlement and begin your search there. If the gods are kind, someone will have seen him. Safe travels. I pray he causes no more trouble than he already has. Like I said, I'm glad that I can just do a quick travel. Thank God. It's a good thing I did not. Yeah, it's a good thing I did not do this until later. Imagine if you have to come to this area again, you can't fly. Oh, I assure you, it takes longer. I'm very impressed with how much this game gets better the more you go with the game. Yeah, playing an MMO is a huge investment. This is not like a casual game like Party Animals or Stick Fight the Game. You really need to put the time to put into this game. Thankfully, this game does respect your free time. I say that a lot, but I really do mean it. So if you have a busy family, if you got a busy schedule with family and stuff, you can still play this if you got time. Anyway. Alright. At least this is not a tedious thing to do now. A large mountain axe. Oh boy. Is this a romantic storyline or something? We'll see. Like I said, I'm glad we can just fly. Flying is still faster than going on foot with your mount. It really is. Yep, I did a fairly good job on, keep leveling up all my jobs in this game, including the Blue Mage. Yeah, and the dual roulettes do give me a good fair amount of money in this game. So if you're just tuning in, we are continuing on with the Stormblood storyline, specifically the jobs. The main scenario quest, I've already caught up with it in the last zone, but I want to see if I can finish these storylines for the job quests here. The last one is level 70, but I'm not going to be doing that until we make significant progress on the main scenario quests. So yeah, here we go. We're caught up with Curious George. What's going on here? If anything, doing dungeon runs and doing different dungeons again to make me learn more about these games. They're all more or less the same in a way, but you do start to have a preference to which you prefer more or less. Oh. Okay, Curious George, what's going on with you? Thank you, kind stranger. Had you not arrived, I would have... What are you doing here? That can wait. Dorgano's people are under attack. Come, we have to help them. I think Curious George is in love. But maybe I'm just ahead of myself here. And please don't spoil me with the story. I'm still in Stormblood. I'm not even close to Dawn Trail yet. Okay, George. What's going on with you two? You've come! Hope is not yet lost, though I fail to see why you chose to bring the worm. Worm? Why, Could you just tell us what happened here? I wonder what's going on with these two lovebirds. The Carroll settlement was attacked, but I was too late. This is all there was to be seen when I arrived. You needn't worry, though. They escaped. I managed to track them back to Reunion. On finding them, however, I was greeted with looks of fear and disgust. They would only suffer me long enough to explain the will of Karash is to blame for their woes. The exiles of Kirel have created a clan of their own, the Shogun. They offered me shelter when I was first cast out. Where the Kirel see the will of Karash as a source of wrack and ruin, the Shogun praise it as a blessing from the Dusk Mother. They commit all manner of heinous acts when Karash takes hold. Some would even slay their own kin and claim it in the name of the Mother. I could not abide their savagery and soon left. Still, my people mistake me for one of the Shogun now. After all that work, all that training, they would deny me. But I cannot give up. I will avenge my people and earn their trust. Your opponents are warriors who freely indulge in their inner beasts. You do not stand a chance alone. I will help you. I have no need of your aid, worm. You would only get in my way with your wriggling and writhing. Inu's proven X, on the other hand, would be welcome. What say you? Okay, game, you could at least give us a romantic option, one of the NPCs. Is that a little too much to ask, or is that ever gonna happen? Then again, I played a little too much Baldur's Gate 3. I digress. Imagine if you say no. Whatever. The plot demands us to say yes. Your presence alone is worth 100 warriors. And with me at your side, that's another 100 at your disposal. Dealing with the Shogun should be as child's play. Do as you like. I only ask you don't slow us down. For now, return to Reunion and rest. The Shogun have grown careless and should prove easy for me to track. When the time comes, I expect you to be ready. Curious George. Right. You can count on me. It should not be long. Soon we will put an end to their madness. That's it? That was quick. That woman is insufferable. She's arrogant, rude, pig-headed. She finally called me by name. She's also right. Battle against the shotgun would be a folly in my present condition. Let us return to the reunion. Again, it's just an interesting climax to the end, right? Thankfully, we don't have to worry about, doing the level 70 quest, at least not yet. There we go. Just a quick travel away, and we're done. So we've done the paladin, we have done warrior so far. Not too bad. Best to do these now. It's not gonna take too long later. Let me speak plain. Why exactly are you here? Well, we were told to come. Brother worries about me, does he? It seems I made good company of trouble in recent days. Ever since I was bested by Dorganot Pier, everything has gone wrong. My inner beast remains dormant, and my ability to fight along with it. There are moments when my blood quickens, and I dare to hope that the inner beast would awaken, only to find myself racked by visions of Dorgano and my strength abandoning me. I know not what is going on inside me, know not how to conquer it. I knew only that I had to follow Dorgano. What in heaven's name is wrong with me? You're in love. What did I just say? I think what I'm saying is a little too obvious, especially when it comes to other games. Whatever. Love? I was hoping you would offer me counsel, not cruel jest. In any case, this problem is my burden. It will not be solved by thrusting it upon others. And if I am to be ready for our battle, it must be solved quickly. I won't keep you any longer. Do what you must to prepare, and I shall do the same. And it's the final, it's level 70. Yep, you get upgrade Berserk, and you get another ability. Sweet. Okay, so we are going to be heading over to the Dark Knight. So we can never go home. We're going through the Rania. What's going on with the Dark Knight? I'm very curious. Alright, what's going on with Misty this time? As you can see, Sid has yet to fully recover from his bout with Sir Ompain, and there's no telling how much more time he will require. But my quest will brook no delay. If he must seek out another soul in need of succor without their assistance, then so be it. You agree? Then we are of one mind. Now then, where shall we begin our search? War is perhaps the greatest source of man's misery. So much death and destruction. A battlefield, perhaps. Yes. This slaughter you bore witness to at Castrum Oriens is precisely that of which I speak. Tragedy which tore apart the lives of every man and woman it clutched. My mind is made up. That is where we must go. Way, I'd not let you out of my sight. But again, it's your soul crystal at stake. I'm only here to help you reclaim your Aether. If you think you can look after him by yourself, then by all means. As for me, I think I've finally regained enough strength to make the journey back to Ishgard. When you've finished in Gurbania, come and find us at the Forgotten Night. Orca, I'm glad you two fixed the problem finally. I'm glad. So basically today I'm trying to cover as much story as I can here because I don't want this to take too long next week. So yeah, that's basically what's going on right now. And the good news is I already made like progress on 2 jobs so far, and we're slowly making progress here. Hopefully we can finish this tonight. Yeah, this is not the main scenario course that I'm doing, Orca, but hopefully I can do some bonus games today later if I have time. That's good. Yeah, so right now, like I said, when it comes to this game right now tonight, I hope I can do all these jobs here tonight so that either I can do a bonus later tonight or it's not going to be a huge issue later on. So these disciples of the land are pretty straightforward, so yeah. Anyway. Castromorians. How it buzzes with life. So many brave soldiers, resolved to do their duty no matter the cost. But have no doubt there will be a cost, and it will be most high, for no man is beyond the reach of fate. Death will not be denied. This place, it weighs on me. Anywhere but here I will search. Yeah, so I made a lot of progress in this game, as you can imagine. So, yep, I'm just gonna fly. Thank God. I was waiting for a long time to fly in this map, and it's finally here. Yeah, the people that made this game did a good effort on, making sure everything is covered. And these maps are pretty gorgeous too for an MMO. It's really nice. I mean, just look at the graphics here. This is one of the areas in Stormblood. Just look at the scenery here without the UI getting in the way. Not bad for an MMO. And this is a 10-plus-year-old game. Yeah. So yeah, the next area we're gonna go to is right over here. We gotta go inside this cave. Okay, we got a story moment. Come to share the fire? I would stand to greet you, stranger, but my legs, the eyes, the whole of me is not what it once was. I know that name, and that voice. By Regal, you are still alive. Praise him. Praise him. Who is the man on the verge? Who is this man on the verge of death? Is he your friend? Nay. Though I'm flattered that you would think so. This man made medicine for me long, long ago, at the behest of Captain Mifrid, when we were still in Quarry Mill. If I'd kept it all for myself, I made a full recovery, but I couldn't. I had a dear friend, you see, and so I made a choice. He got better. I didn't. Ended up working for the Griffin, he did. As a right-hand man, even. But, like all the rest who went to the wall, he never came back. The irony of it, that I'd be the one to outlive them all, only for a little while. And so I sit here and await the reckoning as I rot from the inside out, the husk of the freedom fighter I aspired to be. No, no, this is not the ending you deserve. I will not allow it. The man he spoke of, the one whose life he chose to save at the cost of his own, that man is proof of his nobility, if he were here. Do you wish to see him again, your dear friend? Ordart? Aye, more than anything. But there's no point in praying for the impossible. He died with the rest, sure. He was the Griffin's double, and one of his top commanders, besides. You're a kind boy. You are. And I'm grateful for the company in these twilight hours. But there's no need to trouble yourself further. My time is nearly spent. Then spend the remainder thinking of better days, Galleon, and not dwelling on the debts of me and mine. God, straight down. Hodart! No. No, it can't be. This is not more than a trick, an illusion, a lie. But even if it is a lie, hear me, Hodart. I have a favor to ask of you. One final favor for a dying fool. Return to the Reach, to Bloodstorm. Offer a prayer to our brothers there. I will, Galleon. You have my word. We should talk. Outside. Yeah, the climax of this storyline is gonna happen at level 70, but I thankfully don't have to worry about that today. I'm just doing a story quest that's in line for the final one. Okay. I have to believe. I have to. To Mifrid and Galleon, you were larger than life. I always wanted to meet you, and here we are. Though I reckon this really doesn't really count, does it? No. If only I could go back and tell myself what a blind, bloody fool I was to place my trust in the Griffin. Maybe then Galleon wouldn't be dying alone. Listen, he hasn't got much time. I'll lead the way. The wilds between here and the Reach aren't too dangerous. But as you can see, I'm unarmed, so I'll not be any good to you in a fight. Nor will I fear. We will have to rely solely on you for protection. Thankfully I can fly in this zone. I have no doubt you can keep us safe. You're the bleeding warrior of light, after all. Let us be off. Sure. Yeah, we only got one more zone in this game to explore in this expansion, so it's really nice. Man, the scenery here is really good. They did not upgrade all the graphics in this game entirely. I think there are some things that they overlooked, but that will eventually come in due time. I mean, after 10 years, it's pretty amazing. Oh, of course, they're in trouble again. Where is my footnote? I had a lot of fun while we played Parade, like I said. It's definitely not like this. It was still a fun game. Defeating these enemies during the usually straightforward until you move to the pretty straightforward to execute. Okay, that was pretty simple. Strong as ever, eh? Stronger even than you were that day, I reckon. They say that when the Griffin's men realized you were coming to stop them, they grew panicked and unsure. How could they take up arms against a man hailed as the hero of Eorzea? A hero who had personally intervened in their lives for the better. Some stood their ground and died then and there for it, I imagine. While others looked the other way and tried to find some more Imperials to kill. I pray I wasn't foolish enough to try and fight you. I owed you better. Hodart, speak to me. I'm fine. Just got dizzy all of a sudden. We have to hurry. Do you hear me? We have to make it to the Reach. Okay? Sure. Okay. I made a promise. Galleon. I will not fail you, brother. It cannot be the distance. We haven't traveled far enough yet. A man's memories cannot outlive him. I told you. He hasn't got much time. And neither do I. I'll hold on as long as I can, but in the end, it's not up to me. Yeah, sometimes the quests do go on a little longer than this, but you do feel like the story is progressing somewhere at least. So close. Imagine if you could bring them in our mouth. Hordert, you must go on. You must make Galleon whole. Remember, Hudart. Don't you think I know that? He saved my life. And we all went and died for naught. Or not. All we ever wanted was to go home. I'm not gonna sing that. Nope. I'm so bad at singing. Or just not experienced at singing. We can still go home. Even now, after everything we have done, we can still go home. He fell and would not rise. He began to shake and he was so close. He could have made it. He should have made it. Fool. The gods to tempt us with this promise of redemption. We did not fail. They failed us. They failed us. Forgive me. My failure is my own. I had my chance, and I squandered it. Reclaim that which was yours. It is not finished. Not yet. You will come and pray with me. Okay, let's quick travel. We're back here. Apparently there is a dungeon here, but I think that's only for after you finish the main story. I cannot wait to see what it's going to be like. Alright, here we go. Let's see another cutscene here. So why not? Yeah, this one is a bit longer than Paladin and Warrior combined. Okay. What good are prayers to the dead? They have not ears to listen, nor eyes to see, or hearts to console. Not remains of them, save fleeting recollections, soon lost, nor eyes to see, or hearts to console. Not remains of them, save fleeting recollections, soon lost to time and to the abyss. We are left only with lingering sadness for names and faces consigned to oblivion. How are we to withstand this relentless onslaught which threatens to consume us? Is there no truth but this, that all men must die? Is this our world to suffer, or to shape? Such is the God's design. But it need not be ours, you see? We cannot save everyone, can we? Sometimes, it is all we can do to save ourselves. Does any of it matter? What, if aught, have we wrought by our own hands? One last time, I gave you my word, and I mean to keep it. But know this, every intervention has come at a cost, a sacrifice. When I have finished, naught will remain. But it does not have to be. For all our faults, for all our failures, we have made a difference. All the lives we have shattered, we can make them come together again. Time and death are true enemies. Need hold no power over us. I can make a place for you in my world. You need only ask. We should go back to Ishgard. You must miss Sid and Rhea. I don't know. Yeah, this Dark Knight story may have a bitter ending for this character. I don't know. That's the sense I'm getting here. And full disclosure, I'm not a professional voice actor. The best I can do is quote-unquote narrate. So that's the best I can do under the circumstances. Oh yeah, the Forgotten Knight. Get used to teleporting to the Forgotten Knight. You'll be here quite a bit in Heaven's Word. Yeah, this Dark Knight was a pretty long one for this one. Okay. Is everything alright? No. I pray your trip to Gurabania was productive. Kinda. I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, I am glad you reclaimed more of Aether, but I wish the circumstances had been so depressing for Misty's sake. We shall have to see how he's feeling when he returns. No. As far as I'm aware, he has yet to return to Ishgard. He certainly isn't here, as you can see. Oh, God damn it. Don't tell me he decided to run away. And just when I was beginning to trust that little bastard. No, I could still be wrong. He's earned a little trust. A few days' worth, no more. Yeah, so we're gonna go to the gun right now. Yeah, this one is level 70. We get another ability. Sweet. So Gunbreaker. The next one. Oh, and conveniently, it's nearby. Conveniently, it's nearby. Okay, Gunbreaker, what's going on with you? How convenient. Here we go. We Hrothgar are quite used to snow and ice, so we sometimes forget the problems it poses for other races. This morning, a homeless Hura lad was found lying stone cold in the street. When they came to carry him away, he was frozen solid, like a statue. Poor thing had been more than 20 summers old. We asked the Temple Knights if there was something we could do, and we were told that they had the perfect assignment for us. Our client this time is Reese of Garland Ironworks. Their founder, Sid Garland, is one of the few Garleans who have turned his back on the Empire, and is a hero to many living under their rule. I wonder if I might have the honor of meeting him in person. At any rate, we must first head to the Skystone Factory. Finally, we get some new music. So, Reese is... Oh, let's take the teleporter. It's faster. You're gonna like this. You know what's funny? I haven't touched the firmament yet when it comes to my crafting and gathering. But I'll have to do that if I want to reach level 80. For sure. So, this is one of Sid Garland's workshops. Is it true that Sid is the one who introduced Magitech to the museum? Okay. Good day. I take it you're the bodyguard sent by the Temple Knights? There's someone I'd like you to protect. A recently defected Garland engineer, as it happens. I'll not bore you with the details, but he is to oversee the installation of a cerulean heating system. We're hoping it would avert tragedies like the one that recently occurred in the room. Yes, we saw the body being carried away. Terrible sight it was. If this engineer friend of yours needs safe passage here, he'd be glad to have you. Unfortunately, the Empire does not take kindly to desertion, especially when the man in question is one of its most highly esteemed scientists. We received word that a group known as the Alaude has been dispatched to see that he never reaches Ishtar. That's good. I've heard of them. Prisoners offered an opportunity to reduce their sentences through loyal service to Commonwealth. By all accounts, they fight like men possessed, desperate to earn their freedom. Worst of all, they are led by Vitus Quo Misala, a man whose cruelty knows no bounds. As a soldier, he reached the rank of Pilus prior, but was relegated after butchering a village of innocent civilians, purely to sate his own bloodlust. Even his fellow Guardians were disgusted by these barbaric acts. Yet that did not damage his reputation as a skilled warrior equal to Gaius von Balzar himself. During my imprisonment, Vitus Quo Misala came to enlist me. I told him I'd sooner rot in gaol than serve under a rabid dog like him. As you can imagine, he was far from pleased with my refusal and tried to persuade me by using my Magitech collar to administer countless electric shocks. I'll never forget the look in his eyes as he pushed that button over and over. Of course, not everyone is as resilient as Radovan. Many who fight for the Elodei do so against their will, though they are no less deadly. The fury. If I'd known the dangers involved, I would have called the whole thing off. It's too late now. The airship is already on its way to Huertas. It should soon be arriving at the observatorium. Sadly, we couldn't gain permission to have an Imperial craft dock in the city for matters of security. From the rendezvous point, we'll proceed the rest of the way on foot. Once we're safely inside the gates of judgment, we can consider the mission a success. Your friend is risking his life for the sake of others. Reese, I give my word that he will reach Isengard safely. Listen, Sophie. You know as well as I do that the Elodei are as ruthless as they are tenacious. For that reason, I want you to stay behind. You think you can take them on without me there to heal you? Don't get me wrong. I'm grateful to have you by my side, but against foes like that, Inyo and I will struggle to protect you and the engineer. Protect me? Look, Radovan, we protect each other, remember? Or perhaps you see me as nothing but a burden. Fine, have it your way. Not to rush you or anything, but we should get going. I'll meet you at the airship landing on top of the tower. Okay? Before we leave, there's something I'd like to make clear. I didn't mean what I said to Sophie. I think she's an excellent conjurer and more than capable of taking care of herself. But this is Vitus Quo Misala we're dealing with. A monster who delights in toying with his prey. I can't let her face that kind of danger. You see, Sophia and I have been inseparable ever since we escaped our Guardian captors. When I discovered what had befallen my family, I came close to taking my own life. And I might have even gone through with it if Sophie had stopped me. She's lost loved ones too, but has never given up hope. Sophie helped me realize there is still a place in this world for me. In fact, it was her idea that I became a bodyguard. Although no one will ever replace the family I lost, she helped fill that void in my life and gave me a reason to carry on. Oh, that's touching. If she were here now, she would tell me to stop being such a sentimental fool, or words to that effect. Anyway, the sooner we finish this assignment, the sooner I can get back here and apologize to her. Tough choice indeed. So, Camp Dragon. Only there was a teleporter down south. Oh well. Oh, I remember this Dragon Head location so well from Real Reborn so many times. But I'm glad I was able to find the strength to keep going with this game. Yeah, you have to be very careful not to grind yourself out in this game. You don't want to do that. Take your time with this game and don't fall too far behind. Cool. I get the impression been waiting for us. Perhaps I spoke over long. Now that you're here, allow me to introduce the man you will be escorting. Oh boy. Kato Nan Mamula, at your service. Or should I Kato Mamula now that I'm in Ishgard? Is something the matter? No, it's nothing. No, it's not. Well then, shall we begin? All that for a 30-second cutscene. Of course. Okay. The Alliday knew we were coming. No spells. They must have seen that airship from miles away. I'll stay with the engineer. You go on ahead and draw them out. We'll rendezvous at the camp to the north. Sure, why not? Yeah, the rules of 3. This was much worse back in the Reborn. After this Dark Knight, we're gonna... Sorry, Gunbreaker. What am I talking about? After this Gunbreaker, we're slowly progressing through this. I don't think we're gonna be able to do bonus games tonight, but at least this will be done. Almost done. So yeah, we're just going through not the main scenario quest, but the story quest. We're doing one of each right now. And you can surprised how long it takes. Even those are pretty straightforward affairs. Survey the designated location. Jesus, why am I having trouble enunciating today? Yeah, I'm having trouble enunciating today. But I have to say, it's been a long day. Almost. What's next? Something's wrong. Some of the Olode stayed in their hiding places until you passed. One of them got to Reese. He's hurt, but it could have been a lot worse. I'm sorry. Caught me by surprise. We made it this far, but Vitus is still out there. If this is just a taste of what the Olode have in store for us, our best option is to avoid confrontation altogether. Mamula and I will sneak past them while you and Reese stay behind. The two of us stand a better chance than a group of 4. Take care of Mamula. Yeah. We'll meet back in Ishgard. My colleagues will contact me via Link Pearl once Master Mamula has arrived in Ishgard. In the meantime, we should lie low. We don't want to alert the Olode to our presence any more than we already have. Oh, and I better get these rooms. Yeah. Everything for like a 40-second cutscene. Oh, what's next? Thank goodness you're alright. You've been gone so long, I came looking for you. I met a few nasty characters on the way here, but I soon sent them packing. I like that line. So simple. Wait, where's Radovan? And that engineer is supposed to be escorting. Kato and Mamula? If the two of them are together, then... Radovan never talks to anyone about it, but he comes from a place called Boja Citadel. It was utterly destroyed, a Garlean experiment gone wrong. In charge of the project were Midas and Garland and his right-hand man, Kato Nanamura. Radovan's opposition to Boja being used as a testing ground for potentially dangerous magitech led to his imprisonment. His fears were proved correct, and the city was obliterated. There's a strong chance that he's planning to exact his revenge. Of course. We have to stop him. They headed west towards Isgard, yes? We should be able to follow their tracks. There's no time to lose. And I love how I'm having trouble enunciating today. Oh boy. Just like the Dark Knight, this goes on for quite a bit, but hey, it could be worse. Of course, I have my suspicions here because look, they're going past the gates of judgment. Oh, lovely. Yeah, the environments in this game do look good. The graphical upgrades really did nice wonders. If you can run this game on max graphics on PC, it really does look good. It doesn't have to be graphically spectacular like, say, Cyberpunk 2077, but it has to be something that will not compromise the optimization of the game. It has to be fun. Oh boy. This looks like a very personal place to be in. Oh, why are they going all the way out here? Yes, why are they going out here when the gates of judgment is the other way? Yep. All of that for a 20-second cutscene. Gotta love Final Fantasy sometimes. Oh, I'm wrong. Of course. For my homeland. For my family. Of course. Oh, frickin' course. Boja. So, When is she gonna make an appearance? Yeah, lady's intuition. Lady intuition. Stay back! This fiend robbed me of everything I held dear. Don't deny me my vengeance. Judge, you an executioner, just like Rambo. No, not Rambo. What's that? Dr. Dread, was it? But he's unarmed. Oh, but that doesn't make a difference, though. I will not beg you. I will not beg your forgiveness. However, I ask that you hear my final words. Midas and I knew there were risks involved with the experiment. But we did not foresee that it could fail so catastrophically. I have lived with unending, agonizing guilt ever since. That could be a lie. To save fate, you never know. From that day forth, I have sought redemption. What did I say? A chance to somehow right the wrongs I have committed. That is why I asked Midas' son, Sid, to aid in my defection from Garlemald, that my knowledge and expertise may be put to good use. But I always knew that the sins of my past would return to haunt me. I submit myself to your judgment. If this was Cyberpunk or Baldur's Gate 3, he'll be dead. He'll be dead. Have you forgotten about Godwits? That's a good quote. If this was Baldur's Gate 3, he would have done it anyway. Well, he would have killed him right there. Come. Well, my honor as a gunbreaker, as a man, I've thrown it all away. I've thrown it all away. This is nothing to celebrate. You are the last of us now. Where's the lady? Of course. You want us to kill him now, sir? No. The old goat can wait. It's the prowling lion I want. Yes. Your head will make a fine trophy. I can finally do an eagle voice for once. Gotta love that Batman routine. They're being watched and then they disappear. Gotta love that. Gotta love that. 3 cutscenes in a row, that's nice. Is Mamula alright? And where's Radovan? Long story. Wandered off? But we still got a job to do. I dread to think what might have happened if you hadn't stopped him. Come on. With or without Radovan, we still have a job to do. Let's get Mamula to Ishgard. I do like the fact that the cutscenes in this game do get better after a Realm Reborn, so it doesn't feel like a chore. At least the game allows you to quick travel with the cutscenes, just like this. I respect that. I noticed that Radovan acted rather strangely when he first met Master Mamula, but I had no idea he'd try to kill him. Thank goodness for you and Sophie. I shall not squander this second chance at life. You have my eternal gratitude. After the trouble he had reaching Camp Dragonhead, I'm pleasantly surprised that the Elode kept away from us for the remainder of the journey. Yes, fortunate indeed. all's well that ends well, as the saying goes. One thing still troubles me, though. If that Vetus Mizala is as ruthless as you say, I doubt the walls of Ishgard will deter him from pursuing his target. As such, Master Mamula will be closely guarded until we can be certain it's safe. Yes, it would be a shame if I were kept from fulfilling my obligations. I hope that the next time we meet, I shall have glad tidings to share. Of course. We managed to get Mamula here unharmed, but in doing so, we've lost sight of Radovan. He could be anywhere by now. But we've been through too much for me to turn my back on him now. If he decides to get his act together, he knows where to find me. Until then, we'd better be on the lookout for Lady Elodie. I doubt we've seen the last of them. Finally, so now we're gonna do the story quest for. Yep, level 70, the last one. Yeah, let's do the White Mage now, and the probably Pajals. Alright, let's go back here. So yeah, we're slowly getting our story quests done. The only one that I don't need to do are the ones that are levels 80. So we don't have to worry about those for a while. Sophie's here. Oh, am I glad to see you? I'm at my wit's end. Every day I work conjuring upon Sanj, and she's drinking a potent herbal elixir delivered from Grenadier. Still, her condition worsens. Watching her mother's health decline is not helping Gatti to master her magics. Void scent have been drawn by her untamed ether a few times now, and I've just barely managed to fight them off. I've reached my limits, to be quite honest, and I think Gatti would benefit from your calming presence. Will you come with me back to their cabin? Sure. So, that cabin is over there. Boy, am I glad that I waited before I do the next quest. Oh yeah, this doesn't feel so tedious now to go through again, thank God. Yeah, we're like an hour into this, and we're not even done. We're not even done yet at all, man. I'm surprised it's taking this long just to do the story quests one by one. Especially if I hadn't done these. Okay, what's next? Brother Usumian has found us out. I'm sorry for dragging you into this. Did I not make myself sufficiently clear, Sylphie? My permission was contingent upon your promise to refrain from rash and thoughtless action. Yes, Guildmaster, and I've done my best to fulfill that promise, I swear. I gave this matter a great deal of thought before deciding it was the best way for everyone. I will not doubt your sincerity, Acolyte. But imagine my surprise when I was informed of your request for an advanced elixir. No mention of such was included in your reports, and thus did I come to investigate. And now I find you concealing the presence of a Pajal. Even from a distance, the nature of Gatti's aura was unmistakable. A Pajali child without guidance is an exceedingly dangerous thing, Sylphie. You know this. Her Aether, wild and radiant, will grow even as she does. And so too shall the power of the fiends which gather to feed upon it. Should Gatti draw the attention of a greater void scent, the entire region would suffer from its depredations. I've seen what happens. The worst episodes are when she's overcome by fear for her mother's health. That's why I judged it safer to keep them together. Ah, Sylphie. I had almost forgotten that stubborn streak of yours. But I do recognize that responsibility for this situation falls not upon your shoulders alone. Was thus my failing as a guildmaster to have overlooked the birth of a Pajal in the first place. Will you take Gaddy back to Stillgate Plain now? Such was my intention. I followed the whispers through the forest. Yet by the time I arrived here, the house already lay empty. They may have marked my approach. You mean they're not here? Sanche shouldn't be walking around with her condition. Her heart is too weak for that kind of exertion. Then we must waste no time in tracking them down. And not only for Sanche's well-being. Gaddy's concern for her mother could consume her at any moment. Do you know where they might have gone? If they meant to avoid us, then heading north to cross the shallows of Villadina River would be their only choice. We should hurry. Yep, it's another quest. What did I say? You do quite a bit of traveling in this game, especially in the later parts. But once again, I am so glad that I don't have to worry about going on foot again. And these zones are huge. Sometimes I have to make sacrifices when playing this game because, you know, the story quests do take quite a bit of while to complete. And unfortunately today I had another long day. But I'm glad to be here. And hopefully some of you are having a fun time. Oh boy, they're in trouble. Don't tell me. Wait a minute, there is size. Okay. Okay. You're here. There were strange whispers coming from everywhere around the house. I got scared, so he ran away. You must be Gatti. Those whispers you heard were the voices of the elementals. You need not fear them, though it was wise to heed their word. Your brother Izumi Young. What do you want with us? It's clear that you are well aware of my purpose here, and I understand that you are disinclined to trust the words of a conjurer. But pray believe me when I say that neither Sophie nor Inyo betrayed their promise to you. Simply put, Gatie's aether has grown too strong to be concealed. I suggest we return to the house and discuss how best to resolve this one. A solution to which we all might agree. It's all right, Mama. The angry whispers are quiet. We can go home. If Gatti says it's all right, then I suppose we should go. Yeah, I'm looking at the amount of time we have spent on this so far. There's no way I can do all the jobs tonight, but at least I'll do some of them. Because this is something I would have done sooner either way. Okay, we gotta go backtrack there. I don't regret this. At least I was able to do some of the quests. So the plan I have here is I'll finish the story quest of Healer. I'll do Scholar. I'll do Astrologian. The good news is, I don't know if you have to do Sage. I think Sage is like level 80 or something, if I'm not mistaken, but I'll have to check on that. Yeah, because Sage, I'm only going to do if it's level 68. So thankfully, we only have Scholar and Astrologian to do. I do have a plan to do a bonus game today. I was hoping to finish all of this in an hour, but obviously it's not going that way, sadly. But hey, at least we did something. Guildmaster used his art to ease the pain in my chest. I feel much better, but he will not convince me to give up Gatti so easily. I've never seen anyone with horns like mine before. Feels like the ground at the end of a summer's day. Warm and comforting. I like him. Brother Izumi questioned Gatti and her mother the whole way back. He said that Gatti's connection to her magic is entirely instinctual, which is not exactly a safe method for a child. From what Gatti and her mother have told me, the girl has received no formal guidance in how to contain her aether. Gatti's Pajali instincts allow her to suppress her aura when calm, but that will become increasingly difficult as her power grows with age. Eventually, even the briefest onslaught of emotion, a surge of anger, a whisper of fear, will be enough to shatter her control. And that's why I thought it best to teach Gatti here at home. Unlike other Pajal, she's lived her whole life with her mother. Taking her away from taking her away from Sanjna would be disastrous. I know only too well the effect such a separation can have on a child. You agree with me, don't you? Or do you think we should follow the letter of Grenadiers' law? There are always exceptions to the rule. Yes, not everything is black and white. You side with Sylphie in this matter? Truth be told, I find myself in agreement. Gatti's upbringing is an extremely rare case amongst the Pajal. It seems that it may indeed be the lesser risk to allow the girl to remain with her mother. Then, does this mean... However, if we are to avoid an escalation of these attacks, I must insist that Gatti learn the intricacies of her power under the official supervision of the Conjurer's Guild. Acolyte Sylphie, I hereby assign you the duty of overseeing the Pajal Gatti's formal education at this abode. Your status as a member of the guild should satisfy the demands of law and custom. And be sure to thank Inyo for his assistance. I would not have permitted this breach of tradition were you not accompanied by a white mage of such high standing. I will let you down, Guildmaster, or the Conjurer's Guild. Pray understand that this ruling comes with a caveat. If Gatti does not show marked improvement within the time period I dictate, then I shall be forced to relocate her to Stillglade Fane. Thank you, Brother Izumi. This means so much to us. Gatti, I see you are a kind child who cares deeply for her mother. Yet you must not lose yourself in another's life. Look within, and master the magics which imbue you. Show you are capable of controlling your own destiny, and make your mother proud. I will. I'll do anything to make Mama happy. And I don't want to disappoint Sylphie, or Inyo, either. Very well. I will return to Granada immediately, and prepare an education manual for Sylphie. I'll see the Guildmaster on his way. If you need me, I'll be waiting outside. So... For so long have I avoided such a confrontation. Did not expect Brother Izumi to be so understanding. I studied really hard. You'll see. Mama will be so proud of me. Sure. I'm so glad that Sanchi and Gatti can still live together. Thank you. Things might have gone very differently if I hadn't had you around to help. Still, we have to make sure that Gatti learns to control Aether before too long. We can only expect so much leniency from Brother Izumi. I say we keep working away at our own studies as much as we can, and give Gatti a good example to follow. Sure. And the last one? Yeah. What she always wanted. Sure. Can't wait to see the climax of this little story. So, Astrologian is next, which is level 68. What is Sage? 73. So we don't have to worry about Sage for a while. So we have to do Scholar next. And we have to do Scholar next, which is we're going back to the Black Shroud for a bit. Sure. So we'll do 2 more story quests, and we'll do a bonus game after this. Yeah, because it's going on way too long. I mean, I don't mind doing another hour of this, but I had a very long day today, so I need to do something else, to keep myself awake just a little longer. Alright, Scholar time. Something's terribly wrong. Ever since she collapsed, Setuto hasn't so much as stirred. According to Sorito Karito, the sickness transforms not only the body, but also the quality of the afflicted individual's aether. As such, attempting to summon Lilac in her current state likely drained her of nearly all her vitality. A bit of rest, however, should have been enough to replenish her reserves. Then she should be awake by now. The fact that she's not means something else is amiss. Please, go and have a word with Sorito Karito, scholar to scholar. Perhaps if you were to combine your wits, you might learn what is wrong. I shall remain here and look after Setuto. Okay, so Wondrous Palace. It's been a while, but I remember this dungeon, the Wondrous Palace. I've done it quite a bit of times, even due to Relent. Arguably one of the easiest dungeons in the game. Even the final boss, unless the devs decide to redesign that thing completely. It's still surprising to see that after 10 or so years, the devs for this game decided to redo some of the dungeons and some of the Realm Reborn content. I'm actually glad they decided to do that to make it more beginner friendly, or just polish it a little bit. So Setuto still slumbers on. Normally, when scholars summon their fairies, they do so by extracting a portion of the aether circulating through their body and willing it to take shape. By releasing that form, they can then dismiss it, and the aether will flow back into their bodies. This is what should have happened to Setuto when she fell unconscious. I cannot understand why she remains asleep. Unless... what if she only managed a partial summoning? There is a possibility that all of Setuto's aether fled from her body upon calling to Lilac, causing her to then fall unconscious before the fairy could fully manifest. That would mean this unbound phantom is out there somewhere, aimlessly roaming the land and preventing her from regaining consciousness. You and Alka must hurry to find a dispatch of it before it wanders too far. It may be the only way to wake her. Okay, where is Camp Tranquil? Okay. Oh, back the way you came. Okay. Man. just doing the story quest, one story quest, the Paladin, Warrior, Dark Knight, Gunbreaker, White Mage, took like an hour. An hour. Wow. Yeah, it took that much. Finally returned. What did Carito have to say? It's a long story. A partially summoned familiar? Then, as Carito suggests, we must hunt this thing down and destroy it. Do you recall how, right before Citadel fell unconscious in the ruins, a purple spear of light appeared before us? That must be the Phantom Fairy to which he refers. Problem is, the moment it materialized, it vanished from the poor keep. There's no telling where it could have gone. The two of you are looking awfully somber. Wrong. Long story. Does this thing, by any chance, resemble a floating violet orb? So you've seen it? No, but lately many of the whalers have been claiming they've encountered a specter in the forest. In fact, the reports have been so numerous in number that I've been given orders to investigate the matter. Interestingly enough, the description they've given me seems to match this Phantom Fairy of yours. Aye. That'll be it, alright? While I'd like to immediately begin my search of this very specter, there are a few rather pressing matters I must attend to first. Not to worry, Ian and I will take it from here. We've already troubled you enough as it is. Very well, then. My men have spotted the thing along the upper path at Snake Woods. You may want to begin by searching both those places. Thank you. I'm not doing it for you. I'm doing it for the young lady. It's not as though I could simply stand by and watch as helpless girl fights for her life. Sure, that's nice of you. You may not have seen it, but somewhere in that man is a good heart. Now then, let's immediately begin surveying the area as Lendinella mentioned. You take the upper paths, and I'll go to Snake. Again, I'm glad that the game doesn't make us do all the dirty work. Okay, so what's here? You notice nothing out of the ordinary. This kind of reminds me of the Hildebrand quests. You do it several times until something happens. Okay. What's next? You notice nothing out of the ordinary. Thanks a lot. But then again, this is like a search and rescue thing in real life. Ooh, the patience you need to have to do those. Oh, here we go. Fight time! Oh, hold on a second. I need to activate my fairy. Once you do this enough times, it becomes second nature. Purple apple. 1,800. Okay, it does cause quite a bit of damage. Oh, why do we have to kill that? Kind of reminds me of that scene from It Takes Two. You know, that baby elephant scene? That one. But then again, the plot demands it, so you gotta do it. It's kind of like ER surgery. That was quick. Ah, it's about time you came, my friend. I was beginning to grow concerned one of the beasts in the forest had gotten the better of you. I, myself, encountered a fair few woodland creatures during my search, one of which was a purple spear of light. Alas, it turned out to simply be a will-o'-the-wisp. By the expression on your face, I assume your investigation went no better? No. Where the seven hells did that thing fly off to? There you are. Just moments ago, one of my men was attacked by your fairy. What? Of course. Good to see you, Knight. I got a bonus game coming up, Knight. I got one more job quest to do. I'm wrapping up this one, and I got one more here. I thought I could do all the job quests tonight, but it's already been almost 2 hours. And that's how long it takes us to do, like some of these jobs. According to him, it disappeared into the lost city of Amdapur. We won't be able to give chase just yet, however. Entering into the area is heavily restricted due to the darkness which permeates it. We need to receive permission from the Order of the Twin Other. I shall go and request that right now. In the meantime, I ask that you wait here. London now, with all due respect, why is it that you are so intent on helping us? To put it bluntly, the fairy is our responsibility, not yours. I told you before, green of skin or not, I cannot stand to see the young girl suffer. After all, the duty of the strong is to protect the weak. Now, if the two of you are planning on joining me in this fight against the Fairy Phantom, I suggest you begin making preparations. Taking this thing down is going to be no easy task. Sure. And after this is the final one. Yeah, you have to do these story quests. So the final one is level 70. You get another ability, but we're not going to do that right now. So now it's the Astrologian, the final one that I'm going to be doing today. I wish I could do all the job quests today, but it's not going to be possible. Plus, I'm feeling a little sleepy, so I want to do a bonus game here, just to keep myself awake. Just a little longer. So we're back in Kugane, the Ruby Bazaar. I do like the story in this game so far. It's keeping me engaged, especially in the main scenario quest. Alright, Astrologian. Here we go. Behind door number 2. I have some good news and some bad news. The bad news is, a 37th reading of my great-grandfather's tombs failed to reveal anything about the bonds that the previous 36 readings had not. The good news is, if you can call it that, is that we did discover where Grandmaster Kazan conducted his training when he was a youth. How does this help us? Good question. I'm still not completely certain myself, but it is more than we had the last time you were here. And an ounce of hope is better than none at all. So, what do you say, friend? Are you up for a journey across the Ruby Sea? Ha ha! I knew you couldn't turn me down. Still, the road ahead won't be easy. Yangxia is large, and the scars of war run deep along the Gensu chain. It may be that which might have helped has already been claimed by flame. We'll have to place faith in our fortunes, and hope the guide is true. I have decided we shall begin our search in Namai for the reason that, well, there is no reason. But you have to start somewhere, eh? I shall meet you there. Safe journeys. So, Knight, long story short, Orca and Joshi did fix that problem in Siege. It turns out to be unrelated to Siege, after all. So that's something that we can pass the word on to anybody else that has that same issue. So basically, an external program, Discord, was causing the issue. Somehow. Yeah. Okay, here we go. The air is heavy with mist. These shacks probably let in more rain than they keep out. Something like a tomb wouldn't survive a single moon here, let alone the decades since my great-grandfather's training. Still, a few words with the village elders provided an interesting bit of information. Though it required some coaxing, several were able to recall memories of rogue seers who resided in a nearby temple. A temple that was in use right up until the Garlean invasion and the subsequent banning of all religion. The building, called the Swallow's Compass, while since abandoned, still remains in good repair. But listen to this. The locals avoid it for fear of disturbing the spirits with which they believe the geomancers communed. Do you know what this means? There could still be something left inside. Oh. Yeah, this is another area that we can fly now. Thank God. So we are... Oh, we're gonna go fly that way. Yeah, this area you can finally fly after hours of going through this game. It's really nice. Oh yeah, those firewalls that were there, it's been removed. It looked pretty gorgeous too when they were on. Really nice. Really nice scenery here, by the way. This game does a very good job at that. Yeah, this game is it's really gorgeous. It doesn't have to be the same graphics level like Cyberpunk 2077, but as long as the game is optimized and it's well designed, that's all that matters. Games have to be fun at the end of the day. I know it's obvious, but I digress. Okay, there you are. Here you are. What's going on here? The Swallow's Compass. Built during the rule of the first Doman King. I took the liberty to explore the grounds before we arrived and discovered this door. I know. It pales in comparison to that impressive gate behind us, compelling any normal thief or bandit to dismiss it outright. But then, why erect a geomantic field to protect it? Ironically, it's already down because we've already done the story, but whatever. I sense the flow of powerful energies here. Whatever lies behind this door, the geomancers wanted to keep it safe. In fact, there may even be traps, which is why only I should attempt a crossing of the threshold. I mean, who knows what terrible guardians have been summoned to protect the temple. Sure. Oh, there you are. Figuring out the door. Just one guard now. Well, I guess now we know what terrible guardians were summoned to protect the temple. You'll also be happy to hear I was able to temporarily nullify the barrier, granting access into the Charter beyond. As there may be more traps, I ask that you wait out here to deal with them for me. Just kidding. I've already checked. There are no more traps. Probably. Fortune is with us, Sinio. The scrolls were intact, the barrier having protected them from both the elements and thieves. It took some searching, but I believe I was able to locate several that touch upon the laying of geomantic bonds. At least, I think I was able to. The script on these scrolls is old and faded, not to mention written in a hand far beyond my comprehension. Luckily, Master Maramukumo is almost as ancient as the tombs, and should have little difficulty prizing out their secrets. A decanter or 6 of hot sake, and he'll warrant to the task. I'll see you back at the Shukaze Hall story. I'll even save you a cup. Back to Kugane. Can't wait to see what that happens to the rest of this game. Yeah, there's a... Oh, we already explored that residential area. Yeah, back to Kugane. Looks great. Yep, it's been almost 2 hours and we're still not done. Yep, it took this long to do these job quests. Man, am I glad. There he is. Oh, upstairs. Okay, we gotta go upstairs for this. If you get this game up and running again, Nike, make sure you limit your frame rate to either 60 or 70. Trust me, you will need it. Welcome back. The scrolls you and Kyuko retrieved in Junxia were not difficult to decipher. No, what has been difficult is deciding how to use this newfound information. Something's wrong. Kyoko, the Westerner has joined us. Might I suggest you do the same? My apologies, Inia. You may want to sit down for this. Or not. It doesn't matter. Nothing really matters, does it? The scrolls. They contain knowledge of the complete ritual. In fact, it was in the very first one. Just our luck, right? Wind, water, earth. Creation of the bonds calls for the energies of all three. Though this much even a first-year novice of geomancy could tell you, no. What gave us pause was the mention of a fourth energy. An energy to render the seal permanent. Kyuko. Life. Don't you see? They spilled living blood to complete the ritual. They damned their soul to an eternity without peace, so that their magitex would not fade. I now understand why Grandmaster Kazan left no notes on the rites. He did not wish this knowledge to fall in the wrong hands. And because he never performed the rites himself, the bonds anchoring the barrier around Kugane were never completed. And that is why they require constant attention. No blood was spilled to make them everlasting. My great-grandfather would not sacrifice even a single life to achieve his ends, and neither will I. That's enough, Kyuko. There will be time to think on this with the morrow. Return to Kugane Dori and see if you can find some solace in sleep. Yeah. It's like a war in a way. Victory does not come without a price, unfortunately. Yeah, it's really unfortunate, isn't it? Victory doesn't come without a price. There's usually a catch. Alright, we're almost done here. We're almost done. I wish I had more time tonight, but I don't want to burn out. I got time for a bonus game here. Or two, maybe. We'll see. This first, the bonus game I'm talking about will come as a surprise to some of you. Okay, here we go. Let's talk to him. Failed. Just as did my great-grandfather and my grandfather after me. We all knew the one means of creating a flawless barrier. And none of us could bring ourselves to do it. And lo, the bonds we fortified but several nights passed. Already have they begun to loosen up prey. They were weak for overlong, allowing Kingfoot to regain her strength, to mend her wounds, to feed her anger. And now there is naught we can do but watch as she gathers her minions for a final assault on the land she once ruled. Kugane does not stand a chance. Now would be a good time for us to stumble across that hope Lady Lebeva's reading promised would be at the end of this road to destruction. Yeah, So Nigel, welcome back to this little show of ours. Yeah, so these story quests that I'm doing, I started off with the Paladin, then Warrior, Dark Knight, Gunbreaker, White Mage, Scholar, and finally Astrologian. This took almost 2 hours. That's not an exaggeration. It took almost 2 hours. Thankfully, I don't have to do Sage. But now I gotta do the same for these DPSs and these Disciples of Henna Land. There's no way I can get them all done tonight, sadly. Not even close. But at least I was able to cover some progress today. Yeah. But I want to make the most of what I have, the time I have left here. We're gonna do a bonus, something that I think will come as a surprise to some of you. I don't know if you guys noticing this, but I am a little tired right now. Had a long day today. So what we're gonna do as a bonus, I know exactly what we're gonna do, and I have no clue how this is going to work, but we're going to do a playtest of Call of Duty Black Ops 6. That's right, Call of Duty Black Ops 6. I have tried Call of Duty Warzone. I am not a fan, but we're gonna try that new Call of Duty game. Apparently, they are allowing a free playtest of it for the next 3 days. I was able to download it off screen here, and we're gonna check it out right now. And yeah, so the Black Ops 6 open beta is now live, but I don't know if I like this game or not. I've heard that most of the Call of Duty games in the last few years have been very disappointing. I don't know if this is gonna get my interest or not. So we're going to check it out right now. I have no choice but to launch the game through this launcher, and then we have to relaunch the game again to get Black Ops 6. How good is Ricochet anti-cheat? I don't know. People are complaining about it a lot. So... yes, Nigem, same here. I'm surprised they're still making Call of Duty games. So skip. And now I gotta relaunch Black Ops 6. The fact that you have to relaunch the game twice just to play it is a bit tedious. Like, come on. Yes, yearly. Like, who's gonna grind all that? I mean, say what you want about Final Fantasy XIV Online, Nigem. That game has been going on for 10 years that you just saw. But at least they have respected their audience at the very least. Hi, awesome. So I'm going to try out the Call of Duty Black Ops 6 playtest here. And I can tell you if this is going to interest me or not. So we're about to find out if this is worth my time or not. I tried Call of Duty Warzone. I didn't like it at all. So Black Ops 6, is this going to pique my interest at all, despite it not being officially out yet? Who knows? It's good to see you again, awesome. The fact that you have to launch this game and relaunch it twice just to play it, it feels a bit unnecessary, but I digress. Okay, game, are you going to launch? So... alright, so, when it comes to, quality... where's the frame rate? Where is the frame rate? I'm trying to remember where here we go. Custom frame rate limit. Menu custom. Menus only. And let's reduce the frame rate to 65. Yeah, let's reduce the frame rate at the menu, because we don't need that much. So, here we go. I don't know if I like this. Multiplayer is the only option. Let's see what we get. So when it comes to weapons, you don't have access to it, just streaks. So you can play a Black Ops or Crimson 1. I don't know any of these characters. I don't think it really matters which character you choose. Can you select this character or no? Okay, there you go. I got mine on low. Okay. So as before, I'll keep my performance overlay turned on in the top left corner of my screen here. So the menu works just fine, but we're gonna find out right now if this game has any decent gameplay at all. Let's be honest. The music is loud. Okay. I'll turn that down. I didn't realize it was that loud. Let's be honest here before I turn the music down. Do you really think just because you acknowledge this code of conduct is going to make a huge difference? I don't think so. I know I won't do this, but it's not going to make a huge difference at all. Let me turn down the music. Where's the audio? Master game volume. Gameplay music volume. Wow, everything is high. Let's turn this down. Cinematic music volume, turn that down as well. Okay, that should be much better now. I just turned the music down to 50. It should be fine now. Music volume at 50 should be okay now. If it's still too loud, let me know. Alright, there we go. That should be fine. So, what kind of matches are we gonna get here? Core Mosh Pit. Mosh Pit of 6 versus 6 respawn modes. Face Off. Mosh Pit of 6 versus 6 respawn modes on small maps. Training course. Okay, let's quickly check out the... Oh, we can't do training course. Nope, it's disabled. So funny how funny how just you just go to funny how you just start playing right away. Okay, so we're gonna try out this mode first. The playtest is here, Remedy. Yes, the playtest is here. I don't know if I like this game, Remedy. I really don't know if I like this game or not. I was able to download this, yeah, I was able to download this, oh, come on. Why is this game lagging so hard when I minimize the game? Hold on a second. Let me check this game out. Where is the focused mode? There we go. Search that. So yeah, I just got, so there's only two modes you can play in this playtest right now. You can't do training course, which is a bit surprising, but you got Face Off. Oh, we can do that. So you got Face Off and Core Mosh Pit, 6 versus 6. That's it. This is the only thing that they are allowing us to play test. So quick question for you guys: which one should we try first? Both of them are 6 versus 6. Looks like the main difference is that Face Off, it takes place on small maps, which is more interesting. To try out first. We'll eventually do both of these, but which one should we start off first? Core Mosh Pit or Face Off? Again, the only difference is that Face Off takes place in small maps. And I'm gonna keep my performance overlay turned on the top left so you can see what the performance is. So when it comes to the main menu, I got the FPS limited, so it doesn't really matter too much. But we're gonna try the Mosh Pit first. Okay, we're searching for players. Now when it comes to graphics, I have nothing much to say here. It looks solid, but that's it. Like I said before, I don't have to be good at the game to find out if I like it or not. So let's see what kind of gameplay we're going to be offered here. So you can vote for a map, apparently. Okay, we got a map called Rewind. Never heard of it. Oh boy, here we go. We got voice chat already. Alright, let's see what kind of a play test this is gonna be. I really don't know if this is gonna get my interest or not. Okay, this is a pre-rendered cutscene, I think. I don't know. Enforcer.
Kill order. Playtime's over. Let's see what you're made of. You're our HVT. Stay alert.
So my graphics is running really hard right now. My GPU is running 90% right now, despite my FPS limited to 90. But it's running smoothly right now. At least the game is optimized. So you can press shift to run, and then you can jump to the ground. Okay, so you can run and slide with a crouch.
Nice.
Okay, that was easy. Again,
You gonna let a bunch of company assholes beat you? Fight back, damn it!
old timer. What does that mean?
Enemy RCXD detected.
Hell yeah, I'm getting respawned.
Little help here.
Wait, what is the melee? Did I have the melee? Wait a minute. I have
Enemy scout team detected.
That was too fucking.
Sorry,
We took out their
Getting
HVT.
here.
Protect our HVT.
Key bindings. Prone dive is control. Where is the melee? Where is the melee?
Hostile HVT located.
Okay, melee is B. Control is prone
HVT is
dive.
taking fire. Keep the package safe.
Is X being used for anything? Field upgrade.
They got our HVT.
Whatever. This is something you're gonna get used to. I'm playing this game on high graphics right now. I'm playing this game on high graphics right now, and limiting the frame rate to 90
All right.
seems to be helping.
Eyes up. You're the HVT.
What does HPT mean again in this game? I don't remember. But at least the game is optimized, I give it that. And it doesn't look like crap.
Enemy HVT is down.
Can we execute somebody or no?
Enemy HVT on site. Take them out.
I don't think we can execute anybody. Ah, whatever.
Friendly HVT on site. Keep them safe.
Yeah, at least this game doesn't look like crap compared to Warzone.
HVT
Oh
under
God.
fire.
Warzone
Repeat.
looks
HVT under fire.
awful. Yeah, this game is optimized at least. I give it that.
We took out their HVT. Hostile HVT located.
So yeah, this is Mosh Pit, and I'm starting to get the hang of this
HVT is
whole
taking
Call of
fire.
Duty, but
Keep
I'm
the
not really
package
good at
safe.
Call of Duty.
Our HVT has been eliminated.
I'm getting Murogas. Oh, okay.
Fuck! Watch it.
Oh, there's friendly fire. Okay. If there's anything in Rainbow Six Siege
Protect
you
our
learn, is to try to
HVT.
use environment. I don't know how is hipfire good in this game. Is hipfire good in this game or not? Hold on. It's kind of decent. I mean, just look. It's kind of decent.
HVT under fire. Repeat. HVT under fire.
Yo, check this fire.
HVT is down.
Available.
I don't know because, I mean, depending on the game, that was hipfire completely. Yeah, that
Enemy
was pretty
HVT
easy.
on site. Take them out. Friendly HVT on site. Keep them safe. HVT is taking
So
fire.
far, the
Keep the
respawn
package
seems
safe.
solid. It doesn't feel
Dropping assault
cheap.
pack.
At least there are no sniping in this map. But sniping in video games is very cheap. But they have shotguns, so who
We
knows?
took out their HVT.
Yeah, Yeah, the game is constantly telling us to hunt down this HVT. I don't think I've ever played
HVT under fire. Repeat.
before, so,
HVT
yeah.
under fire.
At least this game is optimized. I give it that.
Hostile movement.
It still comes down to, reacting who shoots
Our
first.
HVT has been eliminated.
Yeah, I mean, the game looks solid. I give it that. High value target. Okay. I was wondering what that means.
Protect our HVT.
I love how the game constantly reminds you of that. I think, hopefully in options when you can
Hostile
turn it down.
HVT located.
Headshot. I love that headshot, right? Okay, when you're prone, you
HVT
are
is
very
taking fire.
slow.
Keep the package safe.
This is not like Siege where you can actually move a lot. You're very vulnerable.
They got our HVT.
Okay, gotta go over there.
Friendly HVT on site.
You
Keep them
can't
safe.
lean in this game, so pretty typical Call of Duty fashion where you run out.
HVT under fire. Repeat. HVT under fire.
Yep. At least the performance here is decent. I give it that.
Enemy HVT is down. Our HVT has been eliminated.
Is there any way to turn that guy down?
Enemy HVT on site. Take them out.
Take your head out your ass and your finger off the trigger.
Get it?
Protect our HVT.
That was an easy headshot.
The fuck? Watch it!
I'm not even trying that hard. I really am not.
HVT is taking fire. Keep the package safe.
Yeah, I'm not used to the heavy movement. You know what's
They got
funny?
our
I did not
HVT.
adjust my keyboard and mouse. Hold on, I need to adjust my keyboard and mouse. I think I can make it go a little more sensitive.
Friendly HVT on site. Keep them
Keyboard.
safe.
Okay, mouse sensitivity. I can probably maybe increase that a little bit. Maybe. increase that
HVT
to
under fire.
59.
Repeat.
Let's try that.
HVT under fire.
Let's try that a bit. Okay, that should be a little better.
Backs up.
HVT is taking fire.
Come
Keep
get
the
me,
package
teacher.
safe.
I get you.
You
We
looking
took out their
good.
How long
HVT.
it takes to revive?
Thanks. Gonna try not to be a bullet catcher.
Interestingly enough, nobody is abusing voice chat at the moment.
Hostile
Surprise.
RCXD in your AO. HVT under fire. Repeat. HVT under fire.
Jack off, asshole.
Hostile HVT located.
Okay.
HVT is taking fire. Keep the package safe. Our HVT has been eliminated.
Okay.
Clean shot.
Payback stings like a mother, huh?
We're not doing too bad. I mean, this game's movement speed doesn't seem too chaotic like the previous Call of Duty games, like Warzone. So that's a plus, I guess.
Damn it, they must have hacked our comms. Let's go dark. We'll pick you up later.
102-20. I wasn't even paying attention to the score there. How did I do? Was that game telling me how much was the score? I really don't care about the best one. That's nothing to me. That was just very unfortunate timing by those three players. Bad timing there. And the winner's circle, don't care. But what about our winner's circle? What about our game circle? How did we do? Return to lobby. We can't see our score. You're telling me I don't get a circle. You're telling me I don't even know how I did in that last game. Like, can the game at least tell me how I did in that last game? I wasn't even paying attention to how many kills I got or assists, if that is a thing in this game. Okay, I get it, I get it. Okay, here we go, scoreboard. This is the one I've been waiting for. There you go. Here we go, scoreboard. Okay, here we go. This is the summary. So I got 8 eliminations. Doesn't seem to mention any assists at all. Yeah, there's no assist or anything like that at all. Unless that ratio. What does that ratio mean? Is that KD or something? Oh, whatever. But yeah, I got 8 eliminations. That's not too bad. And this is me not knowing anything about this game. Yeah, so I got 750. That's not bad. Yeah, so the movement speed in this game is, at least it's more interesting than X Defiant. No, I didn't see anybody bunny hopping in this game. Nobody was bunny hopping in this game to take advantage. Now that is, oh. No, I did not mean to do another one. I did not mean to do another one. Oh my god. Can I leave this game and not get a penalty? I want to try the other mode. Can I leave this map, please? Yeah, leave map. Yes, I will count it as a loss. Yes. So we're gonna try the other mode here. I'm gonna keep this performance overlay turned on for anybody that's curious or to look back at this. We're gonna try face off. This is a small map now. So let's see what kind of let's see what we get with smaller maps. Yeah, when it comes to Black Ops 6, the gameplay so far feels okay. I am not a Call of Duty expert by any means, but at least the gunplay seems solid, like I have a chance. So, and graphically the game looks fine. That's nice. Face-off team deathmatch. Okay, we get okay. I don't know what to think of these smaller maps. Hard to say.
Face off, team deathmatch. Green light, go, go, go! Lead time.
Okay, I'll try XMG strategy. So this is the smaller map. Okay.
Signing in.
Yeah, these smaller maps aren't much more chaotic. I don't know if the respawns are good. Yeah, there's no jumping here. You can't bunny hop, thank God.
Damn it!
Yeah, this map I'm already not liking. Lots of easy camping spots. At least that previous map, it doesn't have that. Yeah, the smaller maps, I mean, I can see some people liking this, but... yeah, I don't feel like going out in the open. Got a headshot there. Got a nice headshot there. Makes me not doing anything about Call of Duty. Yeah, that high ground is like the biggest thing to worry about. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of these small maps.
Good effect.
Double kill. Nice. Yeah, but I'm not a big fan of this small map already.
What the fuck is wrong with you? I'm a friendly.
Yes, thank you for pointing that out. Yeah, it just comes down to camping spots. Yeah, this is not the big.
We got the lead. Now hold it.
I'd rather do the other mode. map. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this small map. I mean, you can get some nice kill moments, but I would not do it all the time. That's my honest opinion. Yeah, just do hip fire. Yeah, just do hip fire. It works just fine. Yep.
Yo, check your fire!
Yeah, this game seems optimized at the moment.
Frag drone.
Yeah, I need to be more precise with my aim. Okay. Yeah, I'm not really fast. Did I get a kill? No, I did not. I thought I aimed for the head, but it wasn't enough. Oh well. So yeah. Hold on a second. Hold on. Who is this guy? Oh.
We have the edge, but don't get cocky. This shit ain't over.
Here's the question. Do you get regenerating health? You do. You do get regenerating health.
Talking through.
Free fire. You can do that in this game.
CIA's a bunch of proud bastards. They won't forget this.
We won. I did not think we're gonna win that one. Can I skip this screen here? I don't really want to watch this. I know Overwatch does the best play of the game, but most of the time I don't care about this. Yeah, again, I don't know if this is a good thing or not, but yeah. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of the small maps. I don't know what you personally think of this game, but I don't like the small maps. 13 eliminations, but then again, it's a smaller map, so that's not too big of a surprise. Wow, did this one player just join and do nothing? That was unfortunate. So when it based on this play test right now, even though I didn't touch it for long, I'm not a big fan of the small maps. Or maybe that one small map I don't like. It's hard to say. How many maps do we get on Core Mosh Pit? At least a 6 versus 6 Mosh Pit feels fair. At least. So yeah, Remedy, I don't know what you guys think about this. I don't know if Knight is even a fan of Call of Duty, but I really don't like the fact that you have to spend so much money each year to really play these games. I mean, Call of Duty in a way is kind of similar to Battlefield, except that these are in much closer quarters. Oh, it's the same map again. You only get one map that we can play? I don't I wish there was another map that would show up here, but it could be worse. And you know what's funny? Even though I limit my frame rate, I can still play. That's
B.
nice. Let's
Assault pack available.
let's
Beginning
try
Zone A.
recon.
We lost B.
Okay, so this is a recon sniper, recon rifle. It's basically sniping in a way.
Zone Alpha captured.
Yeah, that's not surprising, Remedy. I mean, Rainbow
Securing
Six Siege
B.
can be repetitive as well. But
They're
is
taking
this,
C.
but is this gameplay loop something
We
worth
lost Alpha.
I don't know how many modes there are going to be when this game officially comes out, but yeah, I already feel the repetition already here.
Taking Bravo underway. Bravo
Yeah,
zone
this game
secure.
is already feeling kind of repetitive, unless there are more modes coming out.
Hostile UAV
I mean, the
established
playtest
overhead.
is only here to give us like a small taste of what's to come. So, yeah. Oh yeah, the only difference here is that we're capturing points this time instead of HVTs. Okay. I wish the game would give us at least another playtest down here. Just one. Oh, I gotta
Losing
love when the
Bravo.
camera goes to the freaking map. I gotta love it when the camera goes to the map. It's this one. Yeah, I think it's fair to say that Call of Duty is not really breaking
We're
any
losing
grounds here.
Charlie.
Unless they're gonna add some new modes that's not in the playtest here on the full release. I'm very optimistic here. I'm very optimistic. But based on my first impression
Losing
so
B.
far, I'd rather play this game than Warzone. Warzone is not fun.
Bravo lost.
Oh yeah, there's health regen, so the damage you make
They're taking
kinda is
C.
irrelevant.
Enemy CUAV inbound. Enemy UAV inbound.
Yeah, it's a good thing I can skip the replay because I really don't want to see it.
Take out that COV.
Most of the Call of Duty games I come across are more or less. Oh, and there's a hit.
Hostile counter UAV established above.
Yeah, this
Hostile
is
UAV
really- this is
established
really-
overhead.
Counter UAV
I mean,
front.
there were more maps. It would not be as
Taking
bad.
B.
I'm already feeling repetition. I mean, you can have solid optimization, you can have solid graphics, but if the gameplay is not fun, then I'm not gonna go into that again. But you can see it.
We're losing Charlie.
I'd rather play this than the smaller maps. It's not saying much. You get the idea.
They're taking C.
That's a kill.
Controlling Bravo. Enemy
At least
CUAV
at least the
inbound.
movement here is not completely erratic. Nobody's running on me here. Like,
Enemy UAV inbound.
I can't tell you how
Hostile
many
counter
times
UAV
I'm so
established
relaxed.
above. Hostile UAV established overhead.
But even if that was moved, it's
Taking
still
C.
not a fun.
Counter UAV front.
You have to shoot those things in the air. Oh, that's cool.
Securing B. Taking A.
Gotta love that. Imagine if those drones can be removed. Imagine if you can shoot the drones and remove some siege.
Zone A secure.
Yeah, this is already feeling repetitive. Is there any other maps? I'll play a little. I'll finish this match and hopefully we get a different map. Yeah, I don't know if the small maps are good in this game, but the first one that I came across, it was kind of meh. Some people really need to look at the game for what it is. I mean,
Taking
never
B.
mind winning or losing. We're having
Enemy
fun.
UAV inbound. Watchdog Helo incoming on your location.
I'm on the
Securing C.
objective.
Losing A.
Oh, grenade. At least the moving speed here is not ridiculously fast. It is doable play, I guess.
Wasted.
Securing Alpha.
I think that was a nut shot.
Secure
Taking
it.
Alpha.
Wash my ass.
That's why you never stay out in the open. Okay. Yeah, the game,
Controlling
you know what's interesting
Bravo.
here? I've been keeping the frame rate limited to 90. I don't know how much more different the game is going to be if I increase the frame rate, but let's find out how
Taking
that's going to
A.
go. Speaking of NVIDIA DLSS, can we change this
Taking
to
Bravo
its
underway.
performance right now?
Using thermal.
Locking down Charlie.
Okay, let's see if let's see if we can increase the frame rate here. Display.
Charlie locked down.
Where is the frame rate?
Securing
again?
B.
Where is the frame rate sitting again?
Splash.
View? No.
We're losing Charlie.
Custom frame rate. Let's increase this a little
Taking
bit.
Bravo underway.
And
They're
what
taking
if we put
C.
it to 100?
We're losing Charlie.
Okay, so put this. So if you put this game on 100 FPS, how much better is the game better?
Securing Alpha. Securing all zones.
So yeah,
Requesting
I
CUAV above.
put this game on ultra performance on NVIDIA DLSS.
Deploying RTSC.
The game still looks
Alpha
pretty good.
secure.
The game still looks pretty good.
Losing Bravo.
I still keep the settings on high, but yeah, that's the only setting I did. Yeah,
Lost
so
B.
the performance in this game is pretty good.
Face it, kill team.
Can we play
We're
the
better
map?
than you today.
I'm already tired of this one. That was pretty one-sided too. Is there any other modes that's coming out for this game besides the 2 playtest modes? I don't care about that guy. I don't care about that guy. So yeah, and the game is pretty self-aware too that you cannot leave the match, even if the match is already over. That's pretty typical. Even Rainbow Six Siege has that as well. So, do we get a different match at least? Sorry, map. Do we get a different map? Because, so I can push this game to about 100 FPS ultra performance. Yeah, don't tell me it's just one map. I mean, for a playtest, it would be nice to have at least 2 maps or something along those lines. So, do we get... So, do we get a different map?
Yes, sir. End stream retarded black nigger, you retarded.
Okay.
There we go. And I was able to beat them pretty quickly. That's cool.
Okay.
And I can mute them. See, that was bound to happen eventually. Somebody would be inappropriate. Thank God. Well, we finally get a different map. Thank God. So, let's see. Okay, we finally get a different map. Yeah, this game seems to run pretty well at high FPS. Not too bad, actually. Not too bad.
Kill order. Another day in
This game
paradise,
runs really
Black
well. Even on ultra
HVT
performance,
under
this game
fire.
is running very
Repeat,
well.
HVT under fire.
Visuals don't look that much
They
different.
got our HVT. Protect our HVT.
Oh, we're gonna do that thing again.
Oh my god, why am I just lagged so badly,
We're
what the
pulling
heck?
ahead. Our HVT has been
That was
eliminated.
Yeah, this game seems to run very
My
well.
God, bro.
Let me just change my graphics again.
Enemy HVT on site. Take them out. Friendly
I'm gonna
HVT
change
on
this
site.
to
Keep them
90.
safe.
I'll change this to 90. Pretty fair. Change this to 90.
HVT
and,
under fire. Repeat. HVT under fire.
What is this game mode, bro?
Performance. There we go. Here we go. 90 FPS and...
You're our HVT. Damn.
He's down.
That's kill.
Enemy HVT is down. Hostile HVT located. Enemy UAV inbound.
Is there any way to mute people that this easily? Can you mute this player? There you go.
HVT is taking fire. Keep the package safe. We took out their HVT. Our HVT has been eliminated. Friendly HVT on site. Keep them safe. HVT under fire. Repeat. Enemy HVT under on site. Take them out. They got our HVT.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we're not doing too bad. It just comes down to,
I'm just getting spawn killed.
HVT.
yeah, there's some terrible spawns even in this big map.
HVT is taking fire. Keep the package safe.
Yeah, some terrible spawns here. Always try to get a headshot here. So,
Oh, wait, that's how we get up the donations. He's smart.
what the heck?
Our HVT has been eliminated.
Did he?
It's hard to tell
Enemy
who's talking,
HVT is down.
unless you mute them.
HTTPS Diddy. That's my stream name.
There we go, get rid of that. I really don't want to listen
Friendly
to some people.
HVT on site. Keep them safe. HVT located.
Oh, throwing stun grenades.
HVT under fire. Repeat. HVT under fire.
You can get stunned. To no surprise, OBS is draining some of my GPU resources, but this game is still
They got our
optimized.
HVT.
I'll give it that. I could turn down. Hold on. I could turn down some of my settings.
Protect
but I'm
our
not gonna worry about
HVT.
that.
Hostile UAV established overhead. HVT is taking fire. Keep the package safe.
Thermotron. Take your head out your ass and your finger off the trigger.
Our
You'll
HVT
hear
has
the
been
same
eliminated.
quote again and again. Okay.
Friendly HVT on site. Keep them safe.
Thanks for reminding me again.
HVT under fire. Repeat. HVT under fire.
Yes. Oh my god, you're gonna jump down here. That's a decent hit. That's a decent kill right there. Yeah, the movement in this game feels decent.
They got our HVT.
Feels decent. More than next
Protect our
did.
HVT.
Enemy trophy system disrupted. Fuck.
Yeah, you gotta grind for the weapon levels too. Lovely. Yep, gotta do those too.
Watch out. Enemy Hellstorm launch. HVT is taking fire. Keep the package safe. All
And-
operators to your nearest HVT. We just got our ass kicked.
Yes, thank you for reminding me, game. I can't do that because we got a force to watch there. Although you can put the deck stuff. So yeah, the Call of Duty that I'm experiencing here right now is the two roles are already kind of forgettable state. And the map, yeah, it's kind of It's kind of nasty. So, I mean, it's just like every other Call of Duty game for the last, who knows years now. You don't feel the sense of teamwork here at all. I mean, that HVT thing does give you that sense of teamwork, but it doesn't really give you that sense of teamwork at all. It's basically a run and done. It's like basically a typical run and done shooter there. And yeah, I'm done. I don't know if the final version of this game, when it finally comes out in October, is going to offer more modes to do. But yeah, these two modes are already kind of meh to me. They're finally bringing zombies, but you can't play that on the beta for some reason. So, yeah, when it comes to quality, I could definitely turn down some of the shadows so that it doesn't cause as much my graphics card to run hard. So that can be done. Well, even with the performance aside, it's kind of eh. The two modes are kind of eh. Yeah. The problem is those two modes are not enough for me to stay interested to play this playtest. I've seen everything I wanted to see in less than an hour. So, yeah, I'm just gonna install this game again. I don't know if the actual Black Ops 6 is gonna be decent when it finally comes out with the full content. I don't know. I'm gonna be very optimistic, but as it stands right now, it's kinda eh. So, yeah, there's nothing in that game that really stood out to me. Not really. I mean, it's your typical action that you get in a Call of Duty game for the last, 10 years? So, yeah, I don't feel like I'm missing much at all. Not really. And I don't have much time left here for the rest of the night here. And what I can do here is there any time left to do something? Oh, I got time. I'm gonna do a quick. Give me a second here. I'm going to do a quick Siege game. I haven't had the chance to practice this at all from the yesterday situation. It's been resolved now, so I'll do a quick game here. I don't have time to do a full set, but I will definitely play a bonus game here, like I said. I could do that Hitman game today, but I'm looking at the time right now. I am way too short of time here. Way too short. So I'm gonna do a quick game of Siege here. At least Rainbow Six Siege, you feel like you feels like the games you do feel satisfying, especially when you do teamwork here. I don't mind run and gun games, but it needs to feel satisfying. And what I saw in those two modes, that kind of meh to me. You can make some nice plays by tapping everybody with your aim, but eh. I don't feel the thrill like everybody else is having in that game. I mean, you got 50 or 100 kills in one match. That's great, but it doesn't feel like an achievement to me. So yeah, we're gonna do a quick Rainbow Six Siege game here, just one. I don't have time to do. I don't have time to do the Hitman game. I was thinking of that, but you need more time for that one. I did reduce the frame rate even more, so I want to play that game at least 70 frames per second, and it seems to be working. Yeah, and like Remedy said earlier, you have to unlock the attachments, which is a bit of a hard thing for me to do, especially if you're the type of person who has limited free time. There's also a deadlock that I could have touched again, but again, I don't have time to deal with that. So let's do a quick match here. Okay, unlock another renown booster. Yep, I got time for one quick match. I think most people I know are already sleeping, so I'm gonna do a quick match by myself, and hopefully we get something. Back then in Siege, you used to buy attachments for guns. Oh, so they changed that after time goes by. I don't know what the core gameplay was like when you play the matches and do the droning and stuff, but at least based on my first impression here in this game, at least you feel the teamwork when you do win legitly. So I don't think that would have made too much of a difference to me. Probably not much. So hopefully I'll get some decent practice here in quick match. So yeah, Remedy, I don't know. That Black Ops 6 game, based on the 2 modes and the playtest there, they're kind of forgettable. I don't know what the full release is going to be. I don't know if there's going to be more modes there. But I'm very optimistic. But if people really want me to play that game, I have at least one Call of Duty game on my list to play, then I will do it. But as it stands right now, nothing really sticks out in Black Ops 6. Not really. Maybe the single player still will be decent. I don't know. So, we're doing the airplane map. I honestly wasn't expecting this, but okay, we can do a mirror. I usually don't do mirror in this game, but this mirror will be very useful. Okay. Unless they have an Ash or something that can counter me. Okay. For once, I am gonna use Mira. Here we go. Oh, it has to be deployed on a breakable surface. Oh, that's freaking cool. I didn't even deploy one, so... Yeah, so it's quick. Yeah, there's really not much talking here, as usual, in the quick retro standard. But if there's something that I've learned is to try to pre-fire. It really can help be useful. But you don't forget to do a little bit of burst fire, because some guns will not be completely accurate in full auto. But that's something that you will notice the more and more you do it. Breakable surface. Can I put a mirror in here? Yeah, I don't know why I'm terrible aim today, but oh well. Yeah, I guess I'm a little tired and I'm really stressed out and tired today, but that's okay. You do your little burst of the game every once in a while, and hopefully slowly it comes back to you. And just hope that all that practice, it's eventually gonna come back to you. That's all you can really do. I mean, I was able to get some decent moments in that Black Ops game there, so that was kind of decent. All right, I only got time for like one game, so see if there's anything that can be done here. Who knows? I don't know if Ying is gonna help, but I'll try. Yeah, I had a really long day today, so. Yeah, another huge learning curve for this game is when your drone spawn, it's always never mind. It's actually a spot where I want to spawn, but it still comes down to knowing like where all the possible spots you're gonna encounter resistance, so people are gonna prevent you from putting it in. That's something that you have to spend quite a bit of time before you get used to it. Try to stay grouped up, hopefully. Don't have too many options. We're outnumbered. I don't know if this team is even trying, because we're outnumbered. They're trying to snipe, especially for this map with the windows. It's kind of obvious. Yep. I wonder if there's anybody trying to watch this part of the airplane. Yeah, always got to check every single corner, even though it costs extra time. Take a chance here, even if I might die. Yeah, I was starting to lose energy at the end there. I think most of the energy that I did when it comes to the gunplay was the Call of Duty game there. I mean, I was able to get some decent moments there, but I don't think I'm really missing too much from that game. It's just another Call of Duty game. I mean, nice graphics. I mean, the gunplay seems solid, but it's probably the same as the previous Call of Duty games, and I don't know if I want to grind that game. It's just... I mean, I know that's the whole point, you grind the game, but I don't feel like it. So, yeah, I don't think we're missing much with Black Ops 6. I mean, the only thing that they might try to do with Black Ops 6 is try to make the zombies mode decent and the single player campaign. I'm not really sure. The Call of Duty Vanguard, they tried to make that interesting, but it's forgettable. So who knows? But anyway, I didn't really miss much today. I mean, I was able to glad at least able to squeeze in that one extra game there. If I had more time, I would have done Hitman, but not today. And just in time, I gotta clock out because I'm starting to lose energy here. But it's been a pleasure, though. It was nice to do a little bit of Final Fantasy a bit, and then do that Call of Duty game that people told me to try out. I'm kind of leaning more towards Deadlock, in my opinion. I haven't taken a closer look at Deadlock yet, but that's something that I'm still open to trying a bit more. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow.